So, looking for hymns about creation, there are quite a few, but what they talk mostly about is God creating everything, the universe, and of course, God creating the earth, and it's about God as creator. But there are very few hymns about how we deal with the earth, this creation. How do we become stewards of it? I think we've all learned in Genesis that we are told you are to have dominion over the earth, and we think that dominion means have power over the earth, but there's another way of looking at that word, of being more stewards of it, caring for it. And again, if we think of Indigenous First Nations people teaching us that we are of the earth, so the earth is us and we are the earth, and how would that be different for us if we understood that in a different way? There's a new hymn to the latest hymnal that we have adopted that doesn't just talk about how God created the earth, but it's about how we live on the earth and live of the earth as if we too are the earth. Touch the Earth Lightly is by Shirley, Erena, Murray. And it came out of a time of concern when there were nuclear tests going on, and people were afraid that these great clouds would destroy the earth, and we had to be careful and to be gentle with the earth is a sentiment that began this hymn. But clearly it is a hymn that teaches us much. Touch the earth lightly, use the earth gently, nourish the life of the world in our care. Gift of great wonder, ours to surrender. Trust for the children tomorrow will bear. Looking at a much larger picture than we often do. And the word use is kind of interesting. Touch the earth lightly, use the earth gently. Use in this context is not to exploit, but rather be the opposite of abuse. To use the earth gently and how we care for it. The tune is by Colin, Gibbons, and was written for this particular text, but it's a new one. Got a very gentle sense about it, and you can bet that we'll have very light sounds, maybe a very light flute. You just have to pay attention to what we do with this tune and this gorgeous text that teaches us a lot.